Screw Lin Xian leader, who cares? Dude, I'm trying my meme team. Can you guys let me try my meme team? We do this, we pressure them. Ah, now they got pressured. Now we have unlimited pressure. And then now the enemy was gonna feel so pressured that he plays his Lin Xian. And then I place my Lin Xian. And then I place a rappel. Right? That's the strat. And then I place Gawun. Gawun, Gayun, whatever. Why is the pushback so much? Dude, my Gawun is getting perma-stun, dude. Alright. I think he used out after, so we get something here. Whoa! Alright, Sylvia, right? Sylvia. Sylvia counters that. Lin Xian. Where's my Lin Xian? Lin Xian is back. Lin Xian is back. Zoom, Lin Xian out. It's coming, guys. Are you guys ready? Yes! We did it! Yes! Ayona debut, band 4. Let's go. What now? Now there's no way the enemy can come back. There's no way. We got Ayona out. Easy. Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another counter-side video. Alright, so today's video we're going to talk about Awakened Na Yubin, what's my thoughts on him, and how strong is he in the current meta. So obviously, we're going to cover as many things as we can about him, and if you guys are still deciding if you want to go all in PT and pull for Awakened Na Yubin, or you're still, going to hold back and wait for the next Awakened unit, hopefully this video can answer it for you guys. So let's jump into it. Now first things first, I want to state the obvious with Na Yubin is basically his passive skill. Now a lot of people have been saying that they don't feel like Na Yubin is as strong or as impactful in their battle. The thing is, this is something that is hard to observe or is hard to feel, because if you have a Awakened Na Yubin and if enemy have him as well, it basically cancels out each other's debuff. So this skill haste minus 30% is what makes him really strong. And it's hard to feel this when everyone is using Awakened Na Yubin. Now, I'm quite surprised with the amount of players having Awakened Na Yubin, at least in Platinum rank, because that's where I'm constantly staying in. I would say out of 20 battles, I feel like at least 19 players have Awakened Na Yubin. There might be like a few players that don't have Awakened Na Yubin, but I do see him a lot. In fact, I'm seeing that a lot of players replace their Awakened Heal Day with Awakened Na Yubin, because that's what most players that I've seen before Awakened Na Yubin was released basically. Everyone was using Awakened Heal Day. And the moment Awakened Na Yubin came in, boom, like I don't see Awakened Heal Day anymore. There might be like a few players that use Awakened Heal Day still, but basically the gist is you almost don't see Awakened Heal Day anymore. Now I'm still trying my best to see if I can get my Na Yubin to 110. It's a little bit expensive for sure, so this will push him towards the 108. Oh, I think I do have enough. Yeah, it's just that I need to slowly level him up for sure. The thing with Awakened Na Yubin is I've been fighting a lot of 110, so it felt really strong, and 110 Na Yubin is no joke, alright? It's really tanky, and I can't compare it with Awakened Heal Day unfortunately, because I do not have Awakened Heal Day myself, right? So that's something that I cannot judge the comparison in. But definitely if you are talking about from, let's say, a flexibility point of view, I can see Awakened Heal Day being slightly better, because she's still going to be much more versatile in PvE as opposed to Awakened Na Yubin. So for those of you who are wondering, my gears on Na Yubin are as follows. I'm going with 2 evasion and 2 HP. Now in my opinion, this is going to give the best of both worlds, because Na Yubin is an evasion tank. So being an evasion tank, you want to go for at least 2 pieces of evasion, but you don't want to go for 4 pieces because that's overkill, number 1, and number 2, diminish value of return if you go higher above certain value, and HP is just much more versatile. I have seen a lot of Na Yubins with crazy amount of HP. Now if you guys are still deciding on which one is better, I'm going to say either 4 HP or 2 evasion, 2 HP, and that's what I went with. So this is what I have on my Na Yubin right here. I do have a pretty good hummingbird hands right here with damage taken and also crit damage resistance, and I do have this base case. So this is not the best but not the worst either. So it's anti-ground damage resistance alongside with anti-ranger damage resistance, so not bad right there. And right here I do have a Gordia's crown. This is an evasion gorgeous crown. Anti-melee damage resistance right here. I would prefer the evasion crown, but I do not have enough binaries to change the sets of that. And I just went in with a regular Dante crown right here. This does give me an anti-ground damage resistance, which is what I was going for. So as you can see, Awakened Na Yubin does have valid hit absorption of 200%, similar to Awakened Heal Day. So that's definitely a good bonus right there, having the ability to tank and also absorb, you know, some damage. And also you can see right here, I have about 20.7% for the anti-ground damage resistance, which is what I'm going for. So let me see if I can show you guys a couple of other Na Yubin along the ways that you can see. An enemy that I fought went with full HP right here, as you can see, almost 100,000 HP right there, 99,725. So pretty decent. Yeah, very good gears. Most players invested, or I would say they put like one of the best tank gears they could on their Awakened Na Yubin. And I don't think that that's going to be a much better value. He is going to be doing a lot for your team. Ideally, you want him to last as long as possible. So one more Na Yubin right here with full HP. So yeah, you can either go with full HP if you want to. One more thing to keep note of is the ship as well. So some players I've noticed, they use Gleipnir armor type. Now this is a very good ship with Na Yubin. Now if you guys are wondering what's the best ship to use this week, I would say it's either Gleipnir armor type or Gleipnir port type in my opinion. Now number one, these two ships are not banned. They are both band 0, which makes them a good investment. Number two, this is just insane, right? 20% damage taken for your Awakened Na Yubin is just gonna give him the extra survivability that he needs to stay on the battlefield longer before the heal comes in. Now the Gleipnir port type, I think is going to be a very good ship as well. I do like this overall much better than the Gleipnir armor because I do think this is a better active skill compared to what the Gleipnir armor has to provide. But in terms of providing increasing your evasion, 32% here is no joke. And considering that Na Yubin has very high base evasion by default, he should be able to benefit from this easily. No problem whatsoever. Alright, so with that being said, let's jump into some battles. Okay, so I'm fighting I think this is a Sylvia leader, very interesting. So I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm gonna just assume that everyone has Awakened Na Yubin, so let's just assume that, you know, he has an Awakened Na Yubin. So I don't got Lin Xian unfortunately. So I'm gonna place my, yeah, he did have Awakened Na Yubin just as expected. So there's that. Right, he did activate his ship skill, very good. I'm gonna try to activate, I mean not ship skill, the operator skill. Alright, let's go. So we're gonna bring some heals. So I'll just wait for Kang and see if I can get rid of that healer at the back. So their healer at the back is gonna be super annoying. Oh shit, that pushback though. That pushback. Yo Sylvia, please do something Sylvia. Oh no, it's Lin Xian as cost. Wait, is that mine? Alright, I think we got this. Okay, so as you can see, Na Yubin has a very interesting concept, similar to Ryan. I know they are not exactly like in the same league, same tier, but he sort of moves forward easily with his skills, and he has that, so you gotta like stay up to him to protect him in a way, and make sure that you always observe him. If he's low on HP, the idea here is to deploy Claudia Nelson, and people are saying that Awakened Heal Day is tankier, which I do agree, but if you count like overall strengths, Na Yubin definitely has more damage. And that's something that I've seen consistently because I've seen some other players that use both Awakened Na Yubin and Awakened Heal Day, and I fought against them. They have both of them in the same team. And yeah, Awakened Na Yubin usually just, he deals so much. Almost consistently you will see Na Yubin in the top 3 of the charts right here. Now this begs the question, and this is going to bring back to a very important question for some of you who are free to play out there. Is Na Yubin a must-have? If you care about PvP, definitely. I would say he is a very strong unit in PvP. He is just that strong, and I feel like, you know, not having him is sort of crippling yourself to a certain extent. It's not like you're gonna lose every game against Awakened Na Yubin if you don't have him. In fact, I've lost some games against players that actually do not have Awakened Na Yubin, so that's something that you want to keep in mind, right? It's just that his impact is definitely there. His presence is definitely very important in a lot of the PvP battles. Minus 30% skill haste is something that no one else can do. Obviously, there are going to be more Awakened units in the future to be released, but for now, he's definitely going to be one of the best option in PvP. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know of your guys' thoughts about Awakened Na Yubin in the comment section below. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.